Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Taskmaster. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Thought about it just now. Did they ever reveal what the magic eye was? I don't think they did, because Greg Davis said it better be him in the magic eye thing. Or he's like going to disqualify, or something he said about it. I have to find a picture of that magic eye and try to do it. If I can find like a link to the picture, or maybe just go back to the episode and see if I can see it in there. Unless the resolution's too low, where it's not good enough. Maybe it has to be really high res, I don't know. But I wonder if it actually is him, or if it's just a trick, you know? And when Frank came up with the idea of bringing everybody in and getting their tears, I'm like, dude, that's freaking smart. I would have never thought of that. I would have been doing the same stuff everybody else. I wouldn't do what Ramesh did, like freaking rubbing hot sauce in his eyes. I would have went with the whole onion thing as well. So yeah, only 2 episodes left, man. Look forward to seeing who wins this one. So let's just go and jump into it, folks. We'll talk about it more at the end.
Time for the first big task, ladies and gentlemen. Task 1, proper.
Oh my... Wow. What the... It's exciting, isn't it?
Why wouldn't I have a massive boulder I wanted moving? Let's see how Roisin Connaughton handled that challenge.
How long will they be?
45 to 60 minutes.
Oh, right. You've got 32 minutes left.
I've just got 2 quick questions for you. Where is the boulder at this stage in the challenge? It's still in the garage. 28 minutes have passed, it's still in the garage. Let's see what the master's got in store for us in the second part of the challenge.
Oh dear. I've messed this up so bad.
Alex, how far did Roisin get the boulder?
In an hour, she moved the boulder 300 yards. It's 200,000 yards away, so just shy of
the
Canberra
target.
Sands.
I'm not a betting man, but I think we found our last place for this round. OK, everyone, stop. We're having a break. See you in a minute for the conclusion.
We're going to have a look at Ramesh and Frank together, because they had slightly more lateral thinking.
Is there a wheelbarrow in the shed?
Yeah.
Van Persie, no. The man with a van removal service in Chiswick. OK, so it says contact Mo.
Good morning. I'm trying to get a facsimile boulder onto a train.
We came from that direction, so I just wanted to head in you've got 10 minutes to get it as far away in that direction as possible. Godspeed, Mo.
And it's already progressing that they were moving whilst thinking.
But he got just the luck of the draw that he got a curry.
He says 10 minutes. Listen, Mo, you get your story straight and then tell me when you're going to be here, man.
And how many minutes was it?
Well, he wheelbarrowed it for 50 minutes and then put it in a van for 10, and the other way around would have been a lot quicker.
Well, yes, I know that. Is that... Did you have to look at the iPad for that fact?
No, I don't think that's how names work.
I think you got a curry in 50 minutes.
So you wheelbarrowed it for a mile in 50 minutes, which was quite impressive.
That's impressive.
Mo then,
while on the phone to Mo,
who then drove it for 2.4 miles. Unfortunately, yeah. Well, there we go. It's not great.
do you understand why I can't deal with Mo?
Didn't you, Frank? Yeah, that's commitment.
A man said to me, "What's that?" And I said, well, "It's a boulder." And he said, "What's a boulder?" And he said, "Is it like a big rock?" And I thought that was the definition I was grasping for, so I nodded.
Should we see how Josh and Tim got on?
OK.
Well, I was thinking helium balloons.
That's a good idea.
And then it just goes. Get a lot of distance.
Thank you. 27 minutes. It's exciting, isn't it? I hate to say it, but I think I'm probably what makes Britain great.
You can see where it was after an hour. It's in Windsor.
Grow the longest nail.
You have 10 weeks. Your time starts now.
Have a look at that, Greg.
I mean, I would like to have a closer look, but already from here I'm disgusted.
Oh, because you've got quite feminine hands as well, so...
Well, I've never done a day's work in my life.
It's a trick of the camera. You actually substitute... Are you putting a picture in front of the camera of a 60-year-old woman's thumb?
It's 2.1 centimetres.
Josh, can we see your nail? Oh, no.
Can I just say that this is probably the worst thing you're ever going to see?
It looks like an owl's foot. Actually, it looks like talons.
Do you want to touch it?
It looks like an old man's thumb has been put onto...
2.8 centimetres.
I mean, well done. Cheers, mate. Well done for living with that.
I bit mine.
So you... Roisin
all
crashes
jagged.
in at last place, I would imagine.
1.8 centimetres.
1.8 centimetres for Roisin.
Let me show you. There you go. I've decorated it.
Why is it curled over?
Oh, my God! What is wrong with you?
That's supposed to be a face. I
mean-
thought, like, if I put dots and, like, a smile.
That is just the most horrifying thing I've ever seen.
You can shut your mouth.
2.2 centimetres.
Wow.
Not as long
Very
as...
impressive.
I couldn't do this one.
For religious reasons.
No, but I've got a note of exemption. Whom it may concern, Tim Key was employed as an actor in Daniel Kitson's production of Tree at the Old Vic Theatre in London. The character he portrayed was a nervous man who would bite his nails anxiously. As such, he was unable to undertake the task. Thank you, Jennifer Tate.
But you wore shoes throughout.
Yes.
So
I
you
saw
could
that.
have grown a toenail.
You have to have, like, a backstory to the character. And so I was biting them as well, like...
What were you hoping was going to come out of the whole excuse note thing?
Well, I thought there'd be, like, a general voided round.
I'm not going through that to have it voided off.
With that question, the winner of that is Josh Repulsive Feet Whittaker.
Going through that to have it voided off.
With that question, the winner of that is Josh Repulsive Feet Whittaker.
Well, we're halfway, and here's a scoreboard. Josh is in the lead at the moment. So there we go.
What was next?
OK, let's have a look at the next task.
How are you? Good, thanks.
Make the Swedish person blush as deeply. Make the Swedish person blush as deeply as possible.
Are you Swedish? Yeah, I love Swedes.
You have 10 minutes. Your time starts now.
Oh my God, that's impossible. The feeling is just from that tiny little moment there that you are the most uncomfortable with this task.
It's the worst 10 minutes of my life.
Let's see the tension between Josh and a Swedish man.
What's the most... So let's talk about embarrassment then.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had sex? No worries, that was the toughest task yet. That's not helped. Oh, no. See you later.
Do you fancy Claudia Winkleman?
Your ears are completely devoid of hair.
You like the physical contact.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Got me for work.
Fred, I'm worried that I'm getting a bit of a pot belly. What do you think?
Fine. Is there a reason you're not making eye contact with me?
I have a surprisingly bulbous vein on my private parts. But it almost exactly resembles the point where the A40 joins the A315.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got no idea. I mean, I'm either going to make him blush or I'm going to sleep with him. I don't know which one of the ones it's going to be. You know what I'm talking about, though, don't you?
Fred, I think you might have beaten me. I've got 30 seconds to embarrass you. Freddie.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I can only apologise, but that was just for the task, you know.
Yeah.
But if you want to go for a drink or whatever, that's good.
What was disappointing was how little he blushed. And so the thing is that I realised that I was just touching him a lot. And I just thought, I'm just groping a dude now. I'm not achieving anything in the task. It was horrible.
Was anyone else surprised Frank Skinner's got the belly of a 15-year-old boy? Powerful homoeroticism. I really enjoyed it. Be interesting to see if a poet comes in at a different angle. Let's have a look at Tim.
Say something in Swedish. I want you to say, I like... Can you say, I like to... I like to parade around in my little denim shorts. Are you blushing? Say, when I get half a chance, I like to parade around in my little denim jeans, waving.
När jag får chansen så tycker jag om att gå omkring.
Have you ever been handcuffed?
No.
You ever been whipped?
No.
Kicked?
No.
Kissed?
No.
Look at me.
Yes.
Don't look at my lips. I wish I'd kissed him. Just go and just blow on his lips. But actually looking at it, I think he was blushing.
I'll just write that down. If I'd had my chance again, I would have blown on his lips.
Yeah, it's a strange regret to have.
Have you ever met anyone with 3 breasts?
No.
Would you like to see someone with 3 breasts?
Yeah.
What about 4? Is that too many?
And I'm glad you thought of that, because I would argue that without that, mentioning a withered back breast may not have done it.
I'm not really good at being sexy, so I was just trying to unnerve him, just make him feel like, oh, I don't know what she's going to say.
Yeah, like you've got a mini tit on your back.
I want him to look worried that I might sort of get, back boob out.
Thank God you use science. I suspect you may have nailed this, but Alex...
Sangria. From Roisin. Those are the exact bits, so Roisin wins.
So the winner is knee back tit comedy. Remember, someone is walking out of here with a cheque for probably £20,000. So one of these comedians will be driving home in Romesh's absolutely rubbish car. Alex, who's in the lead so far?
OK, so Josh and Frank have both got 16 points.
Blow up the biggest balloon whilst blindfolded. You have 100 seconds and 1 balloon.
Simple task.
It's to blow the biggest balloon you can from the moment that Alex blows the whistle.
Yeah, there are a couple of things. You only have 1 balloon. The balloon must be tied.
And if the balloon does burst, it won't be the biggest bubble.
I'm absolutely terrified of blowing up balloons.
You idiot. So it's time to...
Can I say, we are tightly locked in the lead, and he's asthmatic and he's frightened of balloons. I'm feeling good.
Are you more or less frightened of balloons than physical contact with another man?
Oh, I'd prefer contact with another man too.
Hold on, do we have a choice now? You didn't say that before.
Just to remind you, you must tie the balloon at the end and then hold it in front of you with the knot down.
Can I just check everyone else is still here?
Why don't you put your hand out behind Roisin and see if you can feel a little breast, then you'll know.
Oh, I'm loving this.
You have 1 minute left. 1 minute left.
1 minute.
I'm terrified.
You've got to keep your nerve.
You must tie the balloon. Frank is tying. Frank is tying.
It's very early to be tying.
You've got 25 seconds left. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
What's happening?
10 seconds.
4, 3,
1 big last
2,
cheer. 10 seconds left.
That was one of the most terrifying things that's ever happened to me.
I think it's safe to say Widdicombe has blown his lead. please. Can you all retake the chairs, please? Alex, who won the task?
In a lovely way, Roisin won the task. She won the honour back, so well done, Roisin.
Roisin Party.
Tim came second, although Tim didn't tie the balloon during the 100 seconds.
Oh dear.
So what happens there?
That means you don't get any points in that round. Yeah. Josh Widdicombe came last with a tiny little balloon.
Well, of course he did. Did you see the size of it?
Romesh came second last, and Frank Skinner came third.
Wow. Alex, can you reveal the final scores?
Okay, here we go.
Week? The winner of Taskmaster, Mr. Frank Skinner.
Is the car still registered in your name?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a hit and run on the way home.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Frank Skinner will now go and collect his prizes. Good night. And well done, Mr. Frank Skinner.
All right, man, that was good. So I guess it's best that Frank won, as he said he had the most money, but he did make the joke that he preferred Josh not to have it. So he'll probably max out the check, but I doubt it. He might write it for a reasonable amount because, you know, they're all friends and they all have to see each other and all that jazz, unless they're just friends or just acquaintances for the show. I know at least Roisin is cool with Greg Davis and hang out and all that kind of jazz. I'm not sure how close the rest of them are. I mean, they're all in the same business of comedy and stuff, so I'm guessing he won't write the check too big where it'd be, you know, bogus, maxing out at 20 grand. Actually, I thought Josh was going to win again because he was doing pretty good with all the tasks in this one, man. He was killing the game. So I think that's 2 wins for Frank, right? 2 wins for Josh. And the last episode, I guess, is going to determine who wins the season then, right? So unless Roisin wins the last episode, then there's going to have to be a tiebreaker, right? And that'll go on to season 2, maybe? Because Roisin's 1-1, Josh is 1-2, Frank is 1-2. So if Roisin wins the last one, then there'll be like a 3-way tie. Or did they go based off like the final scores of all of them? They haven't mentioned any of that or nothing yet. So I guess I just have to wait to the final episode and see how things turn out. But man, oh man. But this is the best prize lineup out of all of them, dude. These were all actually worth money. Even though the car was like a beater and they're making fun of it, it's still a vehicle. I guess, like you said, if Tim signs all the books, he's golden. Now he can at least like hand those out to somebody or maybe resell them on Amazon after they're signed. The only thing that was really junk was the costume jewelry that Roisin brought, that $12 ring. But the rest was actually, you know, worth money. And now that Frank knows that ring is worth $4 grand now, he can sell that ring if he wants to, or hold on to it and let it go up in price even more. You never know. But this is like the best lineup of prizes. The fingernail task was the weirdest and the grossest, but it's going to go on my list of favorite tasks just because it was so goofy and fun and funny. I just thought it was real fun and goofy. In this entire episode, one of my favorite jokes had to be when he said, like, sometimes the contestants get yada, 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 and angry, and the camera went right to Ramesh. In the beginning of the episode. That was good. That was like golden. I just thought that was really funny. But yeah, man, look forward to the final episode to see what happens, man, and see who wins this. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.